There's lots of festivals, there's lots of powwows, and when we organized, we decided we wanted to be as authentic as possible. People have a real pride in being part Native American, but they don't really know the true story of who they are.
A lot of people came through this park to Tuscumbia Landing, then were loaded on boats and removed. What we try to do is have a gathering of people that were removed from the Southeast to return home.
The idea was to begin an authentic Southeastern cultural festival for northern portion of Alabama. I quickly realized that these people were very sincere in what they wanted to start.
Our history, every tribe that's represented here is this town's history. Every one of us have had an involvement, an important involvement in this area's history.
A lot of American history isn't fully taught in our school systems. A lot of that history happened right here in the Southeast. And so we're able to tell a different perspective of history to these school kids to make them realize, wow, that, you know, something other than what happened in the textbooks occurred here and where I live now.
That to me is the theme of why we have it here, of what happened here, the bad that happened here, but also the good that came out of it. We bring people in, so every year our funding has to go up to take care of everyone. Without the funding, without support and our sponsors, we couldn't survive. We wouldn't be here.
Everywhere we go, we're educating, telling the people we're still here. Giving back to the community is what really gives us more blessings for the future. And so we're really thankful that the sponsors do what they do, you know. So Tuscumbia, I think, is a real good place, so we're glad to come.
We've continued to have a very high quality of artisans and musicians and dancers. We are very selective about who we bring here. You can see this around here when you see the kids walk through the park. If somebody wants to help sponsor this, they know they will be sponsoring, one, a very high quality event, and two, something that's very valuable as far as tourist attendance in this part of the country.
This is our 14th year, and we started with a few hundred that gathered in the park, and several of the years we're pretty sure that we've estimated a little over 10,000, and that's considerably more than the population of Tuscumbia.
When you have this community that reaches out and they create an area for us to come back and to just have a festival and just to learn about our culture and what we had when we lived here, it just means more to us than we can possibly say.
Your funding is really going to support something very impactful and very necessary to revitalize this culture.